Definitely. My biggest advice is, and nobody take this the wrong way if you're one of these people, but the University of YouTube, University of TikTok, University of Instagram or Facebook is not the way to learn how to do these things. Now, can they pivot you and get you maybe into somewhat of the right direction? Yes. Do I use it? Yes. But get yourself around the right people. Get yourself properly educated if investing is what you want to do.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I am your host, Q Edmonds. Y'all know what I'm going to say. I am very, very excited to be here today. Very, very excited about my guest. I'm kicking myself because I should have made sure I got her last name right before I started this. But I'm going to go with what I know, and then she's going to correct me if I'm wrong. And what I love about her is I love her passion. I love the way she see business. I love the fact that she knows she's called to serve. And what she does, she makes sure that she encapsulates her life around that desire and passion to serve. And so I am very excited to introduce everyone to I'm sorry. Here I go messing up already. I'm so intimidated by this last name. Miss Amanda Colton. How did I do? I feel like I messed it up. How did I do, Miss Amanda?
Not too bad. It's Culleton.
Colton. There we go, Colton. I was trying to let the hook on phonics come through in my head, but it ain't come through. Miss Amanda, I am so excited for you to be here. I'm so excited for our listeners to really get a chance to see things through your lens. So how are you feeling today?
How you doing? I got coffee.
I'm doing great. Listen, when you got the coffee, you good to go. Listen, I'm getting a little jealous because you keep sipping. I ain't pour myself a fresh cup. I'm like, dang, I should have went ahead and did that. But anyway, we here now.
Yes.
So, Mr. Man, I'll be honest. Listen, I want to dive right in. I would love for you to take our listeners into your world. Let us know what your main focus is these days. Maybe tell us a little bit about how you got started, and then also tell us what markets you're operating in as well. So, Miss Amanda, take us into your world.
All right, everybody, you ready? I'm here to take you into my world. So I started off as a law enforcement. I was an NYPD detective for 16 years. I got to leave early thanks to some great advice from my husband. He got into real estate. I didn't believe him. So ladies, I'm sorry to say this, we got to believe our husbands every once in a while. But my husband got us into some real estate, and it was the best decision he ever made for our family, which, yes, he made that decision, and I'm so glad he did. I finally decided to join him in real estate. We were doing it. And being in law enforcement, I had this urge to serve. That's my passion, is to serve and help. Real estate wasn't doing that for me. It wasn't giving me that service until I realized how I can turn real estate into service. I can help people get their own investments. I can help people buy that first home that can be so intimidating to buy because it is scary when you have to put so much money on a home. It's not that scary when you have the right people in your corner. So that's where my husband and I have been the last few years. We've been investing on our own. We still invest on our own, but now we're bringing people along with us. We're telling everybody else, let's be financially free. Let's spend time with our kids. Let's build these legacies so that our kids can have them. Our parents did so much for us growing up. Now let's be better parents so that our kids don't have to struggle in the future.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
I love it. I told y'all, she's serious about service. I absolutely love it. Love the fact that you got big by the bug. And you kind of talked about it a little bit, but you told me just like once you got it, once it made sense, it was almost like, being on this high. And so you guys are here now. You got you're in momentum. I guess my question would be, what systems do you have in place that keep you running smoothly, that kind of keeps you kind of pushing ahead and going straight forward in a straight line, towards the goal?
So my husband and I, we do this, we're a team. So if you get me, you get my husband. So everything's going to be my husband and I. We are a pair. But what we do is we are figuring out where we're needed. And we are very much law enforcement based, but we do help everybody. It's not just law enforcement. But we do help right now. My husband goes to a lot of financial seminars. He'll go to seminars where people are asking for advice. So he goes to these financial seminars weekly and he just talks and tells people how we started. We were a struggling family. We had 2 kids, newly married, in an apartment, trying to figure out how to pay the next mortgage payment. And we had good jobs, but we didn't want that lifestyle. So that's where real estate came for us. So we feel that why not teach everybody that you're not the only one struggling? Everybody does. And this is how we got out of it. This is how we can help you. So we are constantly at financial seminars. We go to networking events in New York City. We go to events in Colorado. We go statewide. We go tons of states. We do Jersey, Colorado all the time. So it's not just here within New York. We help people in all 50 states. I'm trying to find somebody in Hawaii. If somebody in Hawaii wants to call me, I will gladly come out.
Writing these things down. All right. In Hawaii, I love it. Listen, you mentioned Jersey. I married a Jersey girl, and so, when you mentioned Jersey, that got my ears perked. But I love it. I love how you guys are branching out. I love how you're making sure you're serving people in different demographics and in different states. I absolutely love it. And what I love also, you kind of walking right into like story time, because you talked about starting off being in an apartment, having great jobs, but really wanting to know how the next step look, how could we get more financial freedom? And so that's one thing we love to focus on here is the process. It's easy for us to always talk about the success, always hold up the shiny thing, object once it's done, but we don't show the process of the buffering. We don't show the process of the real grunt work. And so I'll ask this question like this. There are moments when things get real, moments when deals go sideways, moments when we have to pivot fast. And so, Miss Amanda, I would love if you would share a story like that with our viewers.
Ooh, okay. I got a really good one. And just the second you mentioned it, I know which one I'm going to talk about. So I decided to leave NYPD early. NYPD, we have to work 20 years. I left at 16, thankfully, because of our real estate. I decided to open up my own management company. I was going to manage our portfolio. Why pay somebody else when I'm now home and free to do it? I know what they're doing. I can do it. So yes, my husband stood behind me. Yes, we got this. I started management on March 12th of 2024. Yes, because we're in 2025. March 12th of 2024. So it was just last year. So that's why I like to bring this one up. This is still recent. I'm 10 years in my investment life, but this is just last year. We started March 10th of 2024. March 12th, 2024. I get a call from a tenant. Ring, ring. Hey, Amanda, you're the property manager, right? I'm like, yeah, sir, what's going on? The exterior wall of the house fell. Excuse me? The exterior wall of the house fell. Completely crumbled to the ground with tenants living in it. You have to have the wrong phone number. Like, this isn't my house.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, It's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
So we still learning that, and then had a bunch of other hiccups that year. Realized that management was not for me. September of 2024, my husband and I went to a seminar for entrepreneurs. It was the pivotal moment of my life. I sat there and I spoke to another management, a female there, and she runs management. And the way she talked about how much she exuded love for this job. And I sat there, I go, you just made my decision easy. I said, I hate this. This is not for me. I said, I feel like I've become everybody's mother. So my husband and I had to sit down. I was like, Dave, we need a meeting ASAP. And that year I decided, I said, is it okay to fire myself?
Mm.
I said, is it okay? I said, because I think I'm hurting our business more than I'm helping it. Is it okay to fire myself? And my husband goes, yeah, definitely. Let's do it. And we pivoted. What we thought was going to be our shining success I shouldn't say the biggest, but it was a big downfall for us that we realized that wasn't for me. And that's perfectly fine. It is okay to pivot in life. It is okay to pivot in career paths. So that would be when you mentioned it still gets me, but that's
Yeah.
mine. I tell people it happens throughout your entire investment life. Like this was just last year. This wasn't my first year of investing. This is last year. We've been investing for 10 years. So it can happen at any time. But my key takeaway is it's okay to pivot and keep going on the path. Just don't give up.
I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you and your self-awareness. And I think for me, that's how I know you have a servant's heart, because people that really want to serve people, they first serve themselves. They're self-aware enough to know where their strengths are, where their weaknesses are. I say this probably every podcast, maybe I'm starting to say this, is a mantra that I live by. When you know who you are, you know what to do. And so when you know your why, when you are self-aware about how you are wired, when you're self-aware about your strength and your weaknesses, you know what to do in every situation. And so you want to serve people. You want to make sure the right person is in the right position, even if that means firing yourself. And
Yes.
so that's why for me, I can just see clearly that you are at the heart of serving people. You want to make sure the right person's in the right position.
Yes.
I absolutely love that. What a great story.
Thank you.
What a great story.
It was a pivotal moment.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, pivotal.
Yep.
Woo.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I
we,
love it.
we were 9 years.
Joe's a lucky guy.
Thank you. We thought 9 years in that we weren't going to have any more of these L's. We weren't going to have any more. Why
Yeah,
are we still getting
absolutely.
L's? But it happens in entrepreneur life. There's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And that was
Yeah.
one that we had
Absolutely.
to come back up from, but it was a learning moment.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make sure my tech clip that part when you said wives. Sometimes you gotta listen to your husbands. That's gonna be my ringtone. That's gonna be my
Darn.
morning. Look, that's gonna be my morning alarm that wakes me up in the morning. So
Oh,
no,
man.
but no, I'll be right. No, I'm being funny, but no, I appreciate your perspective, Miss Amanda.
Yes.
So let me ask you this: what are you most focused on solving or scaling next? Like, what's the next real goal for you?
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
So we want to help others do what we're doing. We want to help other people become investors. We want to help other people get their first home. We started with investing because we started with buying our first home and then we became investors. So we want to tell other people that you can do this too. This isn't as hard as it looks. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not easy, but it's not that hard once you have the right people in your corner. So I am adamant that I stand with people from the moment we see the house until the moment you close. And not like other agents, I'm still there afterwards. I'm still there for help after the closing. How do I get tenants in the property now? Well, how do I find a management? Does this guy look good? No, they don't look good. Let's look over here maybe. I'm not the type to one and run. I'm building relationships. I want people to be like, I could do this and get them on their feet and build this financial freedom for or their this legacy for their kids. So that the kids don't have to struggle. So and we're big on our family. Like we do this for our girls. I want them to be able to travel the
Mm,
world. I want them to be able to do whatever it is that they want and not feel tied down by that 9 to 5 job. If they want to work that 9 to 5 is because they want to, not because they have to.
no, I love it. Again, you're very, very clear on your why. And when you know your why, that's what motivates you. That's what pushes you forward. But I love everything I'm hearing about you is about connection, connecting with people, serving people. Like you can serve, like my dad used to say, use items, not people, right? People are not meant to be used. They are meant to partner with, build common unity with. And so I want to give you a perspective when it comes to building relationships. So when it comes to building relationships and growing your network, what has made the biggest difference for you, Miss Amanda?
So I noticed that common unity. It's funny you should mention that because that's something that I do stand on lately. It's common unity. You have to be around like-minded individuals. It's the old expression, you are the best of the 5 people you surround yourself with. So if you're around 5 negative Nancys, what do you think you're gonna be? You're gonna be the 6th negative Nancy. So you have to surround yourself around like-minded individuals. If you want to be an entrepreneur, get yourself around entrepreneurs. If you want to be a real estate investor, get yourself around real estate investors. If you want to be a badass mom, get yourself around other moms. Like that's all it is. It's get yourself around the people that you want to be like. Not saying that you're trying to mimic them, but if you're around people that have your core values, it helps you to succeed and be better. And that's all they will really want if you found the right 5 people. They only want you to succeed and they only want the better for you.
Nope. I love it. I hear you absolutely. Your message is shining through. Connect with the right people, serve people. I love your not giving up mentality, and I think that probably just come from just your law enforcement. Like you're gonna find a way. You detect. You was a detective, but I don't think that skill set just goes away, right? I think you find ways to overcome in any situation that you're in. I mean, this is what I mean. You tell me if I'm right or wrong. That's what it seems like.
No, you're exactly right. And people laugh at me all the time. They call me the investor mom, but the investigator mom, not the investor as an
Yeah,
investor.
right.
I'm the other one. So they're the ones that, if they need a house, Amanda, can you find me? And they give me these crazy lists. And I'm like, got ya. Give me a minute typing away. And I find it. And they go, that's the investor in you. And I'm like, I guess I'm really good at it. Like that's just but the
Yeah,
same thing, I do take a lot of passion. Like you said, I invest so much in people. I invest in these quality of things because that's what I want. That's what I want for everybody else. So I can't tell you to do it and I'm not doing it.
absolutely. Nope, I love it. There would be synergy with you and my wife. My wife is called the questionologist. That's what she's called, the questionologist. She always got a question. I mean, she thinks of questions I never would have thought to ask. I was like, babe, I would have never thought to ask that. And so, yeah, yes, I hear you. I hear you for sure. That the qualities that's in us, that's innate in us, they just don't go away. We just apply them to every other situation that we're in. So I love it. I'm excited for you and your family. I'm excited for what your business is doing. Listen, I'm gonna ask you this. This will be my last question before we go. And I love asking this question, especially when I'm talking to people like you with the perspective that you have, even just your life experiences within just different areas, even what you're building is just not for just real estate people, but for
Mhm.
all entrepreneurs, right? You got that mentality to want to serve everybody. So I want to ask you this for our audience, for our listeners, is there any kind of advice, any kind of encouragement, any kind of maybe even instruction that's maybe close to your heart that you feel like will help our listeners? I want to open up the floor to give you that if you want to give that to our listeners.
Definitely. My biggest advice is, and nobody take this the wrong way if you're one of these people, but the University of YouTube, University of TikTok, University of Instagram or Facebook is not the way to learn how to do these things. Now, can they pivot you and get you maybe into somewhat of the right direction? Yes. Do I use it? Yes. But Get yourself around the right people. Get yourself properly educated if investing is what you want to do. That is the game changer in any business you want to be in any life you want to be in. You got educated to get to the job you're at. You got educated when you became that first time dad, first time mom. You figured things out. You learned things. You also had mentors and people to talk to. Can you bring a deal to the University of YouTube and say, hey, how do I run these numbers? No. So I would strongly advise education is amazing. And don't listen to University of YouTube and TikTok is not gold. Don't let them tell you that you shouldn't buy a house right now. I just bought one last month. Don't let them tell you that you can't do anything. Listen, but you can do whatever you want if you're properly educated. So I really do harp on the education part. Or if you're not, find the right person that is.
Love it. I'm not going to try to overtalk what you just said. I'm trying to double down on what you just said. You know, YouTube and stuff is a tool. You can build a house with a hammer, but it's probably going to take you a very long time. And you're probably going to run into some problems. You're probably going to need other tools. And so YouTube, these things are just tools. But keep building on your toolkit. Keep investing in partnership. Bring in the HVAC guy, the plumbing guy. Just don't use the hammer to try to fix everything because it's just not going to work. Is that kind of sync with what you just said?
That's perfect. Yes, add to your tool belt. It's a tool. And that's all it is. It's not gold. People take it for gold. It's not gold. It's a tool.
Miss Amanda, thank you so much. Listen, before we wrap, if someone wanted to reach out to you, connect with you, maybe collaborate or learn more about what you're doing, what's the best way for them to reach out? Do you have anything maybe, that you think is a good tool for people? Just this is that time. I want you just to talk to our viewers. Give us some resources and tools and tell us how we can reach out and get in contact with you.
Perfect. So if you want to reach out to me, the best way to reach out to me is through my Instagram. It's at thereal.estatemom. It's the easiest way to find me. I do respond, and it's me. You're getting me. You're not getting somebody else. You're getting me. So please reach out to me through The Real Estate Mom. On there, I throw out our events that we do monthly. We have a mastermind here in New York, Infinite Launch, and we do monthly events. We do Zooms, we do live events, which we're bringing live events back, which I love Zooms, but live and in person is where we need to be. So we're bringing those back. And on my Instagram tells you where you can find me throughout the month. So that really is the best way to find me is through my Instagram at thereal.estatemom.
Listen, y'all heard her. Y'all know how to get in contact with her. Miss Amanda, thank you so much. Listen, thank you for your story. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your perspective. We definitely need people in this space that is doing it like you, that has a servant's heart, that's, listen, expert at detecting, but detecting the right deals for people, detecting where you can serve and help people. So I really, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for your time so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. This is great.
Absolutely. So listen, y'all got the value. You got the value out of this conversation. We're going to continue to just keep bringing you great value. So go ahead and make sure you're subscribed. Hit that bell. That way the alert lets you know when we're here. You can just come on in. We appreciate everything you're doing, Miss Amanda, and everybody else. We appreciate you listening, and we will see you on the next time.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.